when you work as a waitress, you get a lot of weird requests, but usually you just get the normal requests like more ketchup, more napkins. But this day I had the best request ever. It was a busy day, it was in the middle of the summer, and I was standing there. I had 3 tables going, but I guess none of them needed anything because I was standing next to the bathrooms, which is where we keep all of our condiments and everything, over on the other side of them. The woman comes up to me, tells me she needs a favor. I ask her, what is it? She asked me to bring a beer to her. She said she's there with her in-laws and she's not allowed to drink.
You don't know his parents. I didn't drink before I met his parents.
So immediately, I'm excited that she chose me to come up to because I'm thinking, this is gonna be great. I ask her what she wants. She gives me her credit cards. She says, bring me anything, I don't care.
That girl looked like she had good taste. I'm a trusting person. She was a sweet girl.
So I'm headed off to the bar and she flags me down and says, never mind, bring it to me in here. And she points to the restroom door. And I'm thinking, well, okay, that's not weird.
The restroom was the safest place to hide. It was a nice restroom.
So I go up to the bar and I'm talking to the bartender. And I ask her first what the most expensive beer is because I want to get the best tip out of it. And second, I'm like, do you know who I'm gonna deliver this beer to? I'm gonna deliver this to a woman in the bathroom. And she goes, oh, probably the same woman that's been up here taking shots for the last hour trying to hide from her family. So we're laughing and I run her credit card and I grab a tray and I put the beer on the tray and I head for the bathroom and I'm passing like all of my friends that work there and I just want to tell them what I'm doing. But I'm like, if I stop and tell anyone what I'm about to do, I will start laughing so hard that I won't be able to do it. So I get to the bathroom door, and to understand the story, you have to know, to get to the women's room, you open the door that says restroom, there's a little hall, and then there's another door that leads to the sink room. Usually that's left open, and then another door that leads to the restroom. So I open the door that says restroom and there's a woman standing there waiting and the door to the sink room is closed. And she looks at me like maybe I'm doing something wrong and I look back at her like maybe I am. But I knock on the first door that goes to the sink and I hear this woman who is definitely Southern, so I knew it was her. She's like, come in. So thinking that she's standing next to the sink, I open the door. Well, as soon as I open the door, I realize the next door leading to the toilet is also open. And I can hear her in there. I can see her feet with her pants down, but I can also hear her in there peeing.
And I started to pee, and then I heard the knock, and I couldn't wait anymore. I needed a beer, and I needed to pee.
I hand her the beer while she's peeing, but I also have to wait for her to sign the credit card slip. So she's like, peeing and drinking and wiping and signing and doing everything all at once, but I get the slip from her and I didn't know whether I should stay and keep talking, but I thought no, I should leave. I walk out, the same woman who saw me go in with a full beer is now looking at me like, should I get her fired because she's seen me leave with a no beer?
Well, once she handed me the beer and I chugged it, that's about all I remember that night.
But when I walked out, I thought, I don't care because this is just the best story.